everyone, it's Maddie. Welcome back to my channel, and welcome to the outdoors with Maddie today. No, we're totally changing themes. But anyways, I'm actually back with another diabetes related video, and I know a lot of my diabetes related videos right now have been product reviews. I'm doing another one today mainly because when I have them on a list of a product that I like, if I don't do the video right away, I feel like I forget a lot of important details. And the reason why I do a lot of product reviews, even if the products are for a similar type of thing related to diabetes, is because it exposes you to a variety of different options for you. Because not all diabetes related materials, products, accessories are going to work for every individual's lifestyle, right? So today I had decided, after my friend Maddie had introduced me to this company, I had never ever heard of this company because it's international. If you live in the United States, this is a UK, United Kingdom, England-based company, type 1 style. This is the whole entire little sheet that comes with it, and I ended up buying two different things from them. Bought an overpatch as well as a sticker for my tandem T-Slim X2 pump. Of course, per usual, I ended up with the whole butterfly theme. I have an obsession with butterflies, if you all don't know by now, and I have an obsession with light purple and blue colors, so this couldn't have been any more perfect. But I'm going to put the patch on my upper arm here, as well as I'm going to change out from my hot pink T1 decals sticker to my butterfly sticker. So I'm going to go through, kind of share a little bit about the company, and then I will go ahead and put the patches on. Now keep in mind, I do these reviews to kind of give you an idea of what I like, what I don't maybe necessarily like. I don't get paid, I don't get sponsored, I don't get promoted to do these videos in any way, shape, or form. I do these to expose different products for different people, because again, there are some people with more sensitive skin like myself, and apparently this company is supposed to be really, really good at making products that aren't going to harm people with really sensitive skin. Because of my fair complexion, because of me having a history of eczema in the winter, I end up getting like rashes. My skin turns red super easy. It probably matches my hair color, which congratulations, if you haven't found out by now, I'm kind of red tone. But anyways, it doesn't really agree well with some over patches. Now, I can use pretty much any over patch, but over time it gets very itchy. So I'm going to be kind of curious, because this material for the over patch and the transmitter actually feels a little bit different than what I'm used to. It's not quite as slippery. It feels a little more like a Band-Aid. Like, you know, like kind of one of those ace bandages that you can wrap your arm in if you get injured. This is the consistency that it has, so I'm kind of curious to see what exactly it's like. So anyways, with that being said, I'll introduce the company, show you a screenshot of their Instagram if you want to check them out, and kind of give you how I ended up finding them. Again, I ended up finding these through a friend who had messaged me saying, oh, I'm going to order from this company. They have, you know, she had like a discount code or something from them, and I used it, and I had bought these few products from them. I had bought a few more over patches as well. I only bought one type 1 diabetes like pump sticker just to try them out, and they had a pretty good sale going on with her discount code, so I ended up using it. The only downfall that I found so far with ordering from them is if you're not from the United States and you're not very familiar with currency, I had to convert the English pounds to American dollars because I had no clue how much I was actually going to be paying for these items. And I'm like, if I'm paying like $100 US, I don't think it's going to be worth buying, you know. Not saying that I wouldn't spend the money on something that would work for me, but particularly for patches, I don't know how much those were going to cost. So I did the conversion, and I think I ended up paying like $12 in American dollars for the items I got. I ended up getting like 5 over patches plus one of these, and I think the shipping was standard. My friend had messaged me and said, okay, have you gotten your package yet? And I said no, and it was funny because I had gotten it that night that she had messaged me. But they go through something called Royal Mail delivery. Please don't please don't judge, because I have no clue how the system of mail transportation works in the United Kingdom, but it went by something called like Royalty or Royal Mail. It wasn't like the standard like express mail across overseas. I would expect it to take longer anyways, and I don't want to consider this a downfall because I live in a completely different country than where these products are being produced. When I order something from Canada, because I live somewhat close to the Canadian border because I'm in northern Wisconsin. Oh, cool, a little like grasshopper just landed on my knee. because I live pretty close to the Canadian border, it doesn't take much more than like 5 to 6 business days for me to get something from Canada. This took approximately 10 to 11 business days, but I still think that's pretty fast for Europe. Now, because these packages are smaller, because these packages aren't gigantic things that weigh a lot of weight or that could be possibly potentially hazardous or, you know, have lithium or something like a battery, it probably shipped a lot faster than saying something that's got to be watched a little more closely in the postal system. So it did take a little bit of time. With the downfall of using the Royal Mail, you don't get like a tracking number, but apparently you can go through, like, I'm not sure if my friend said it was FedEx. I think it was FedEx, and you could like put like a number in and it would track it for you. I didn't actually do it because I got mine the night she had messaged me, but apparently she tried it and said something didn't work. Again, I'm not going to get too much into the conversation because I don't want to make a story up that's incorrect. But overall, I would say if you're going to order and you live in the United States, you're not going to have too much of an issue getting it here, especially if you order just a few items, and of course them not being hazardous, you'll get them here rather fast. There's some do's and don'ts about using your patch. So it says don't apply the patch when it's wet or moist, so don't get into the shower, don't go swimming and apply a patch. My skin right now is nice and dry. It's not going to end up being peeled off. So you want to make sure your skin is clean, of course, you don't prevent infection. These are all basic patch applying common sense type do's and don'ts. Don't try to reuse an old patch, and it says you have to, and then don't get the patch wet within the first 12 hours. So technically speaking, like, I shouldn't take a shower within the next 12 hours, but I probably will within the next 10. So as long as you're pretty close, and don't touch the adhesive when you're applying it, because again, you could ruin the adhesive. So it says to get the most out of your patch, keep it dry for as long as possible. To let the special adhesive, there's a special adhesive ingredient in here, reach maximum strength. It says smooth down the patch with your finger or something to remove air bubbles. Apparently the technology in this patch is an innovative adhesive that starts strong but continues to get stronger after 24 hours. Designed for sensitive skin, and it is easy and painless to remove. 4-way fiber stretch for any activity. So that's why I'm thinking the material feels a bit different. It feels a little more like that Band-Aid adhesive. I notice if I wear any type of traditional, even if they're the softer like expression med over patches, I feel like over time it like tugs at my skin from 2 different directions, probably because the fibers of the material only go 2 different directions. I can see already in this patch, I know it's probably really hard for you to see, but it kind of runs horizontal and vertical, kind of going up and down the patch and the transmitter sticker, so it should make it easier for it to stretch around your skin. Patented and regulated skin-safe materials, which most things are regulated. Buying from the UK, I would feel pretty comfortable that things are regulated pretty well over there. I feel like they may even regulate things a little better than the United States, because I hear of stories of like there's ingredients in like the Mountain Dew sodas here that they would not put in the Mountain Dew in England. Just saying, okay? And it says proven whole life wear time for all devices. So it's proven to be lasting the full 10 days or whatever for the overpatch. I don't know what the wear lifetime is on a sticker. My guess would be at least a few weeks. So we will leave it at that. And then there's a little note on the back that says about our mission. And again, this is what the company looks like, Type 1 style. It says, we're striving every day to make life a little easier and improve happiness across the global diabetes community. We're creating a world where no diabetic feels alone, where we can support and help each other, where we're all connected, empowered, and inspired by each other, where we all one community that is stronger together. And then, of course, they have an Instagram down here, and again, I'll put a picture here of their Instagram so you can check it out. I am sorry if the lighting got a little bit bright or off on one part of my face or another. That is because the sun is shifting angles, so I may have to do a little manipulation with the editing, so I apologize if it looks horrible. So, again, I would rather film outside right now because the weather is nice, and I don't have to drag out a ring light, and my filming and my bedroom right now are a complete disaster, being completely overtaken by fundraising things. So anyways, that's why we're outside. So then they always give you like a bookmark, and basically it gives you all the links to their social media. Apparently they have a TikTok, and it says a diabetic is a balance of strength, kindness, resilience, and dedication. We are stronger together. Please empower others, be kind to others, support others, learn from others, laugh with others, level up with others. So I think that's pretty cool. Again, I'm a motivational type person. I like to include motivational type things in their package. When I got the package, it came in a flat mail envelope. Again, nothing too fancy. But with that being said, I will go ahead and take this and apply it to my wonderful overpatch here, as well as I'm going to put the sticker on my pump. So we shall do that. And I had to adjust the lighting in here because it probably looks a little bit white here, but it looks better than my face being completely whited out from the sunlight. This is really the only best spot I have to film that won't give away like my address, location more than I'd like to. I will actually apply the DEXCOM adhesive first. So it's kind of like, to me, like a traditional patch where you're just going to peel it up really easy. And it all comes in one piece. It does, to me, feels like very much like a Band-Aid type consistency. And you're going to fully stretch it apart. And then you're going to find the location of where it is. And usually with overpatches, I'd like to eye it up a little bit. I've gotten really good at putting overpatches on myself. So I just kind of stretch it over the transmitter, and I kind of tug at it a little bit because it's pretty flexible until I get it in the spot I want. And then once you have it in the spot you want, you can kind of push all the edges down. And then I'll tell you how I like the feel of it. First of all, I love how adorable it is. And they don't just have butterflies, if you haven't figured out. They have a variety of different overpatch type materials for a variety of different age ranges, I guess. Again, I'm just a butterfly obsessed person, so of course I found the butterfly thing and I went for it. But the first thing I'm noticing right away is how quickly it's stuck to my skin. So I can actually feel it kind of getting tighter around my skin as the adhesive sticks to it. At first I kind of felt like it was really tight and almost like a really sticky Band-Aid. Now that it's been on for a few seconds, it feels like I'm not even wearing it. You ever get that feeling when you put like a new DEXCOM on or a pump site until you get used to it? You're like, oh, there's something here, right? So that's what it feels like right now, and I can kind of feel like the material is very soft. It's very flexible. There's a couple of little ridges here I'm working on getting out, and they came out pretty well. There's a little bit of like the fiber. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I'll put a picture here of like super close of what it looks like. But there is a little piece of like the adhesive material sitting right below the transmitter. And it's kind of peeling up a little, so I guess it's maybe just a flaw in how it was made. So far, it's very comfortable. I feel like it goes well, especially if you all rock the inner DEXCOM arm sights like I do. So then for the transmitter, which I always like it when they include transmitter stickers because you can kind of blend in a little bit and not stick out like a sore thumb. So transmitter stickers, I feel like they're more difficult to put on. Sure if this is a transmitter sticker because I literally peeled it up, and I peeled it up really slow, and there's no backing on it. So I'm guessing this is just a little, like either it's mismade or it's not designed to be a transmitter sticker. So I have no idea, but I'm not really that concerned about it. If this is just a mismade one, oops. I guess I will take a look at my other ones later and let you know if it truly was, and I'll put a caption here if this was just happens to be a mismade, you know, thing in the facility of how it ended up being shipped or whatever, but this is not sticky whatsoever. So, fail! I guess it kind of could be a stickler if you're looking forward to getting that type of thing with it and you don't have it. To me, it's nice, but I'm not going to have a heart attack if I don't have this transmitter sticker over my transmitter. I'll show you how the pump sticker actually works. So to me, they look a little bit different in that you get the whole sticker with it. The first thing I'm noticing is it's not like a traditional sticker where they have the little screen cut out for you, so you'll have to peel that out first. So then that actually looks more like how it's going to fit over your tandem pump. This sticker I actually kind of want to save, to be honest with you, because who wouldn't want to keep this for something? So once I put this on, I'm going to put it back on. And usually they peel off super easy. They kind of just rip apart. I've had this one on for several weeks already, so usually I peel them off and it'll leave a little bit of residue behind. So I usually take an alcohol swab. I highly recommend that you do that, and then wipe it and let it dry for a few minutes before you stick your patch on, or at least 30 seconds. So I take it and I scrub all the gunk off, things like that. So you can kind of tell my pump is pretty shiny and clean now. Probably can see me in it, but anyways, all the stuff is off. I'm just going to kind of wave this in the air and let it dry. The nice thing about these is they all come off the back, so you can literally peel it. And because I already removed the inner portion of it, it doesn't really matter, but I would typically take the inner portion out first. So now that I have the full sticker, I'm kind of hanging to it onto the edges here. You can tell that's kind of got to be punched out a little bit more, so then kind of peel the outside edges. So like obviously this is garbage. So now I have the sticker fully ready to go. Easiest way to do it, it's really hard for me to show you this exactly, is to take it, and I kind of like to line up where the tandem button is first. So because there's no cutout for the tandem button yet, it's actually still on there. I'll just kind of line up this side first because it's easiest to see where it goes. And with the tandem pump, I like to line up corner to corner, meaning I kind of put one corner down, stretch it out, put the other corner down, and stretch it out. The nice thing with the stickers is before you fully set them on, you can kind of peel them up gently and mess with them. And again, I just peeled off the little tandem button sticker. So now you can see that there's a little hole here for the tandem pump. I don't know if you guys can see it. So usually I said put it on my lap and I line up corner to corner, usually with the biggest corners first. So I put like the lower left and the lower right on first, kind of line it up where the button would be. And then kind of smooth that down a little bit. And again, you can kind of, the nice thing with pump stickers is you can kind of push and peel them up any way that you need to make sure that they're on there all the way. So like in this case, this is a little bit crooked. There you have it. I finally have it all the way on and it looks super cute. So once I have these down, I usually take my thumb and I kind of run along the edge of the pump like this to kind of make sure it's fully seated and that it's right around the tandem button appropriately. And it's all the way on. So yeah, I really like the style of this one particularly. I will give this putting on the pump sticker a ranking of like a 6 or 5 because it was not easy. I had to put it on 2 different or 3 different times to get it lined up the way I want. They don't include, like most of the other companies I buy stickers from for pumps, they don't include like T1 decals or, who's the other company? T1 decals or pump peels. They don't include like that nice transfer type plastic material over the top. If you all don't know what I'm talking about, there's a white backing, a solid white backing where the sticker is held onto, then the pump sticker itself, and then a clear over the top one. So typically you would peel the whole thing up, and the pump sticker would be stuck to the clear over patch type transfer tape, and then you would be able to just hold on to that and align it, push it down, and then peel that transfer tape up, and it would leave the sticker stuck to this. Whereas this is just the sticker itself on the adhesive, so you have to kind of be able to manipulate really well to get around this insulin pump. Again, I'm disconnected for a couple of minutes to show you everything. So I will put a picture here of what it looks like really close up so you can see. So it's a little more difficult to put a tandem pump sticker on. I don't think their Omnipod ones would be as difficult if they have those. I think they have adhesives for LIBREs and over patches for pump sites as well. So feel free to go check them out. Again, I'm giving you an honest review on them. Would I buy from them again? Absolutely, because I think the products are cute and they're comfortable. Their stickers for their tandem pumps are a little bit of a nuisance to put on, so I may not necessarily buy stickers for my pumps from them. But over patches, 100% yes. These feel absolutely comfortable. And this has only been had it on for like 10 minutes. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Again, I apologize if it's super choppy because of the fact that I had to edit a lot of things out because apparently I'm making mistakes left and right today. So if you enjoyed this video, give it a big thumbs up. Feel free to hit that subscribe button. I post as often as I can about type 1 diabetes plus more. Please stay tuned. I have some more diabetes related videos coming out as well as some dental hygiene videos. I cannot wait. I've been a RDH for a year, and I feel like making some RDH videos, not for the 90% of you that subscribe to my channel to view it, but I like doing them, one, to do them and share my passions with those of you who are interested, but also it's helpful for a lot of other people who may want to pursue dental hygiene as a career path and kind of how I went through it, and I wish there was more resources for dental hygiene and dental hygiene students out there. So anyways, until next time for another video, take care, God bless, be kind, spread positivity, and be thankful, and I love you all so much. Thank you for your support. 3,040 subscribers later, this channel is still continuing to grow, and I can't believe where this channel is and where it's headed. So I will see you in my next video. I love you all. Bye.